Hello there. Today is June 11th. It has officially been 1 week since my surgery, so I will be having my weekly weigh-in. There's a few things I wanted to talk about. First, I had a little freak out last night. I decided to go out and I wanted to give my wounds some breathing time, so I went to the movie theater and I had taken off my bandages. Well, when I was in the car, all of a sudden I felt really wet on one of them, and I looked, and it was like something gross had splurged out of it. So then I'm freaking out, like, oh my god, I'm going to get an infection, I'm going to die. So I wrapped it up, and I went into the theater, and I saw Hangover, which is extremely hilarious. Everybody should go watch that. And anyway, so the last, like, 10-15 minutes of the movie, I'm sitting there, and I started getting, like, really lightheaded, and my head started hurting, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying, I have an infection, it's going to my brain, I have a blood clot, because I'm a worrywart, and I'm really anxious, and that's what I've been thinking this whole time is going to happen to me. So I go over to my friend's house, and I make her take my temperature and my blood pressure to make sure it's normal, and everything was fine. I think just from eating liquids for so long, I'm starting to feel a little bit weak. I'm starting to get, like, right in here, starting to look like I have bags under my eyes. I just really think it's from being on liquids for, let me see, I was on liquids for a week before my surgery. I didn't eat the day of my surgery. I didn't eat 2 days after my surgery, and now I have another week of liquids. And then next week I have to eat liquids, but they can be a little bit different. They can be soups and stuff like that, as long as there's no chunks, more like brothy kind of soup. But anyway, so I was okay. I ended up letting a spoon of sugar dissolve in my mouth. I thought maybe that I was just having a little bit of low blood sugar from not eating. I'm not diabetic or anything, but there has been times in the past when I didn't eat and I would feel really lightheaded, like I was going to pass out. Next thing I want to talk about is the dreams I've been having. Okay, sorry about that. My office door was open and I didn't want anyone to hear what I was talking about because they might think I'm crazy in here talking to myself. So anyways, next I want to talk about the dreams I've been having. These started as soon as I started my pre-op diet, and I was really, I guess I should say, I had a lot of fear over the surgery. I've never had surgery before, so I was always thinking something was going to go wrong. I started dreaming that I was eating things I wasn't supposed to be eating. A couple days before my surgery, I dreamt that I ate a donut, and then I was freaking out because I'm like, oh my god, what's going to happen? Well, anyways, last night I dreamt that I was cleaning and that I found a piece of pizza and I ate it. So in my dream it was so real. I'm like, oh my god, like I just had surgery and I ate a piece of pizza. What is going to happen when my stomach starts churning? It's going to hurt so bad. So, but luckily I woke up and I hadn't really eaten anything. So, and now it seems that I've done what everybody does when they do their weekly weigh-in, and I just want to know what they have lost, and they talk for a whole bunch of time before they tell you. I'm going to tell you now. Okay, so the day of surgery at my house, because the doctor's scale was different, I weighed 223. To this morning I weighed 211.5, which means since the surgery I've lost 11.5 pounds. I'd also lost 11 pounds for my pre-diet, so I'm up to 22.5 pounds, which is really, really good, and I'm kind of being a brat, not being excited about it, but for me, once I get below 200, I'll be happy because I go up and down with my weight all the time. My top weight ever was 242. And actually, about 6 months ago, I did weigh 200 pounds. So I had put on the 234 I originally started at with my pre-diet. I had put on all that weight from, I don't know, maybe from November to October, November to March. So until I get below 200, I won't really feel like I'm making progress, because I feel like 200 is really where I started at, because I was at 200 for about 2 years, up until the end of last year when I got really stressed out about everything and started eating a bunch. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how quickly or slowly it comes up once I get to 200. So anyways, as of right now, my weight loss is, including the pre-op, 22.5 pounds. I am down 31.5 pounds from my top weight ever. So anyways, toodaloo, thanks for watching.